Welcome to the Elite Athlete Podcast. I am Dr. Nicole Tatro, and I'm here to help you unleash your peak performance and dominate your sport with fierce confidence and unstoppable energy. Whether you're a high-level athlete, a dedicated parent, a coach, or an agent, this podcast is for you. Get ready for ultimate strategies, expert insights, and cutting-edge tips that will take your game to the next level. We'll also cover personalized blood work analysis to provide unique insights that can transform your performance. We'll explore personalized health, optimized nutrition, and powerful recovery techniques. Whether you're on the ice, the field, or in the gym, together, we'll unlock your true potential and make your athletic dreams a reality. Let's do this, because greatness is within you, and it's time to unleash it. Hey there, elite athletes! Welcome back to another episode of the Elite Athlete Podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Nicole Tatro, and today we're diving into a topic that's often overlooked but so crucial for athletes looking to reach their peak nutrient timing. Now, before you start thinking this is going to be a complex, science-heavy discussion, stick with me. We're going to break it down in a way that's super practical and easy to understand. Something that you can actually start implementing today to elevate your game. So, why is nutrient timing so important? Well, it's simple. When you eat can be just as important as what you eat. It can mean the difference between feeling sluggish and heavy or feeling energized and ready to dominate your sport. And who doesn't want that, right? Nutrient timing is essentially the idea of eating certain types of foods at specific times to maximize performance, recovery, and overall health. For athletes, this could be a game changer. Think about it. Fueling your body properly can help you train harder, recover faster, and reduce the risk of injury. It's all about giving your body what it needs when it needs it. But here's the thing. Nutrient timing isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. The timing and type of nutrients that work for one athlete might not work for another. This is where the sport you're performing really matters. Different sports require different energy systems, which in turn need different types of fuel. So let's take hockey players, for example. Hockey is a sport that demands explosive power. Yes, we need endurance as well, but you need that explosive power. You're on the ice for short bursts, giving it your all with every single shift. So what do hockey players need? They need a good carb load before their games and practices. Carbohydrates are the primary fuel source for high-intensity, explosive movements. This is like topping off your fuel tank with high-octane gas before a race. If you go into a game without enough carbs, you're going to feel sluggish, tired, and you won't perform at your best. So on the other hand, let's think about marathon runners. They need more endurance, which taps into a different energy system, primarily relying on a balance of carbohydrates and fats for sustained energy over long periods of time. For them, nutrient timing might mean a focus on carbs leading up to the race, but also ensuring that they consume fats to maintain steady energy throughout those long miles. This is why understanding your sport and the specific energy demands is so critical. The right nutrient timing for you depends on your sport, your training schedule, and your individual body. So let's talk about pre-workout nutrition for a moment. About 30 to 60 minutes before training or a game, you want to focus on easily digestible carbs. For a hockey player, this could mean something like a banana, a piece of toast with honey, or a small smoothie. These are quick sources of energy that will help you power through those high-intensity bursts on the ice. For an endurance athlete, like our marathon runners, pre-workout might also include some fats or proteins, something like oatmeal with a bit of peanut butter or a handful of nuts. This combination helps sustain energy over longer periods of time. Remember, the goal is to provide your body with the fuel it needs based on the type of sport and the energy systems you'll be using. If you go into your workout or game underfueled, you're going to feel it in your overall performance. So now let's flip the script to post-workout nutrition. This is where the magic really can happen. After an intense workout or game, your body is like a sponge, ready to absorb nutrients to repair and rebuild. You want to focus on a mix of protein and carbs within 30 minutes to an hour after finishing your workout. Just do the best that you can. Let's take our hockey players. This could be a protein shake with a banana or maybe a turkey sandwich on whole grain bread. The protein helps repair the muscles while the carbs replenish the glycogen stores depleted during these intense shifts. I know this could get sciencey, like I said, but let's talk about our marathon runners or endurance athletes. Post-workout might include a bit more complex carbs to help replenish those glycogen stores over a longer period, like say brown rice with grilled chicken and a side of veggies. But here's where it gets really interesting. The exact timing and composition of your meals can vary depending on your goals and the sport you're training for. If you're looking for building muscle, like many power-based athletes, you might need a higher protein intake spread throughout the day. If you're training for endurance, your focus might be more on balancing carbs and fats to sustain energy over longer periods. And for my athletes looking to cut weight or maintain a leaner body or physique, you might be more strategic about when you consume your carbs, maybe focusing on having more carbs around your training times and less at other times of day. Remember, it's not just about more carbs or more protein. It's about understanding your unique body, your sport, and your goals. And that's where nutrient timing comes into play as a personalized strategy. And here's where I bring in my favorite phrase lately, test, don't guess. You've probably heard me say this before, and it applies perfectly to nutrient timing as well. How do you know what's working for your body and what's not? Blood work. Blood work can provide valuable insights into what's happening under the surface. It can tell us if you're deficient in certain nutrients, if you have metabolic issues affecting your energy levels, or even if your timing needs to be adjusted to better suit your body's unique needs. I know this can be sounding a little bit confusing, but please trust me. So that's why I always suggest getting a comprehensive blood work analysis done. I have a relationship with some great lab companies that can help you get these tests done conveniently near you. You could also check with your physician to see if you can order these labs for yourself. Once you have that data, we can personalize your nutrition plan even more. A customized approach ensures that you're fueling your body in the most effective way possible. So, what's the next step? Well, after you get your blood work done, we can schedule a convenient virtual session to analyze those results. This isn't about following generic advice. This is about optimizing your body's unique performance capabilities. This is game-changing stuff, you guys. By looking at these markers with a functional medicine lens, using a narrower range than the standard labs or the hospital results, we can catch these issues before they become big problems. It's about being proactive rather than reactive. Now, I want to share a little personal story that might resonate with you a little bit. In our household, we've been working on our nutrient timing, especially with my two high-level hockey players. So when we eat late at night, especially foods that are heavy in protein, our pancreas and our liver, just to name a few, have to work extra hard to break that down. If we eat too close to bedtime, we're actually doing our bodies a disservice. We're not allowing enough time for full recovery. It's a tough habit to break, I know, especially in the hockey world where practices and games often run late into the evening. I'm not going to lie, it's hard not to eat when you're hungry after a long game or practice. But what we've been trying to focus on in our household is giving our bodies a break. A general rule we're aiming for is to avoid eating at least 2 hours before going to bed. This gives the body the time it needs to start the recovery process rather than diverting energy to digestion. It's not easy, but it's well worth it. And you don't have to be perfect. All right, my friends, that's it for today's episode. I hope you found these insights on nutrient timing valuable and that you're excited to start making some small changes in your routine. Remember, it's the little tweaks that can lead to big results over time. We're not looking for perfection right off. And if you're ready to take it to the next level with a personalized blood work analysis, I'm always here. Reach out to me, find all the information at theeliteathlete.com. That's THE-eliteathlete.com. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, remember, you're not alone on this journey. I'm here to guide you every step of the way. So, until next time, keep pushing, stay focused, and let's elevate your game. Bye for now. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Elite Athlete Podcast. I'm Dr. Nicole Tatro, and I hope you found today's episode inspiring and empowering. If you're ready to take your performance to the next level, don't miss out on my free instant access 3-day workshop series, Elevate Your Game and Dominate Your Sport. In this workshop, you'll discover natural recovery secrets, blood work insights, and the truth about supplements to help you achieve peak performance. Sign up for instant access today and start your journey to becoming the elite athlete you're destined to be. Visit the link in the show notes and join now. And if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a review and share it with fellow athletes, parents, coaches, and agents. Your support helps us spread the word and elevate the game for many more athletes just like you. Remember, you have the power to achieve greatness. Let's do this together. Until next time, keep pushing your limits and stay unstoppable.